Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Parker. Welcome back once again to another COD mobile video today. I hope everyone is doing well. Now just a couple days ago, we got that brand new Call of Duty Mobile June 18th community update. I already made a video going over the full post that was made, and if you guys are interested in going and checking it out, it was actually the last video that I went and uploaded on this YouTube channel here. But for this video, we're going to be going into the comment section down below and kind of going over a couple of COD Mobile's responses to some community questions here. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, smacking a like on it would be awesome, as well as if you guys are new, be sure to go and sub. I do daily COD mobile videos, but without further ado, let's just jump right into it here. Okay, so we're kind of starting off on a strong note here, and I'm happy that not only did someone go and address this, but COD Mobile themselves actually went and reached out. But Maverick Blue Zero goes and says, CODM devs, the bus driver Ted teaser trailer showed Ted holding what appears to be a Car 98K or a bolt action. Was this just to make Ted look cool, or did you secretly show the new gun for next month's update? Was it a Car 98K Ted was using? And COD Mobile went and responded back by saying, hey, what Ted teaser trailer? We aren't familiar with that. Is that Garena? And it was indeed Garena here, but I'm gonna kind of go and continue along with the text here. Maverick goes and responds back by saying, I've seen it on YouTube videos. I think it is Garena who makes the trailers because it wasn't in English. And then COD Mobile goes and responds back by saying, we do have a Ted video coming out next week, but there are no weapons involved, just a sassy zombie bus driver. Okay, hold up. I have no idea what that means. Isn't that a little bit weird, by the way, is that they're coming out with a brand new Ted video next week? And just bear in mind that this reply was made 3 days ago, so I'm assuming probably sometime this week we're gonna go and expect some type of a random Ted video coming out with no weapons involved. So that's obviously a little bit weird right off the bat. Maybe they could potentially be hinting at zombies making a return. Okay, no, I don't want to put that into people's minds, but who knows? Just kind of a weird thing to go and mention. But I do want to step back a little bit and talk about what Maverick here is talking about. So you guys are seeing it on screen right now. This was indeed that Ted teaser trailer that he was going and talking about. I was thinking about going and making a video once this whole teaser trailer did drop, but I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to. It's not anything too crazy, and I thought I would go and reference it in a future video, but here we are now. So you guys are seeing the weapon in question. Now I would really like to know in the comment section down below, what do you guys believe Ted could be holding here? Because this is definitely a gun that we have not seen before in the COD franchise. In my personal opinion, I would probably go and agree with Maverick here in saying that this does really resemble something like the Car 98K. I know that there was someone else saying that this could potentially be some type of like a Black Ops 3 sniper rifle. I'm forgetting the exact name that the person went and referenced here, but it could either be like a Black Ops 3 sniper or a Black Ops 4 sniper. That's what a lot of people were kind of speculating, but I'd really like to know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Do you believe that this is indeed some type of new gun that COD Mobile could go and be teasing here for Season 8? Or do you think that they just randomly imported a gun into the game that has no significant purpose whatsoever? Going on to the next one here, we have Jose Carlos going and saying, I just spent 30 COD points on that crate, but if I could have it back, it would be really nice. It's the first try on the lucky draw, and now I don't have any COD points. And then COD Mobile goes and responds back by saying, we plan to give that back one way or another, which may just be in the form of the crate itself instead of COD points, but that should be ready to go relatively soon here. Okay, so COD Mobile is going and talking, and Jose is going and talking about that crate that was super glitched out a couple days ago. I want to say it might have even been like a week ago at this point, in which you could go and buy the crate, but it wouldn't give you the crate itself, and instead it would go and take away your COD points. Now, I want to say that I went and spent about $10 in this whole thing, but a lot of people have been saying, yeah, dude, I just kept on buying and buying, and people bought $500 worth of this crate that didn't even give you the crate itself. So by them going and saying, yeah, we're planning on giving it back, but in one way or another, that doesn't sound super promising, especially with them going and saying, yeah, we're thinking about maybe just giving you the crate instead. I kind of feel bad for all those people that spent, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because there was definitely a lot of Reddit posts that were made in which people were like, yeah, dude, I just kept on buying and buying, even though that might have not been the smartest thing to go and do in the world. But yeah, dude, I'm hoping COD Mobile could actually go and do the right thing here and actually give people the COD points back rather than the crate itself, but who knows what's going to go and happen, and I'll probably keep you guys updated on that once they actually go and do and make a decision here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we probably get into the juiciest part of today's video. I know that this question has been asked by so many people, and if I didn't even go and make this video, probably not that many people would go and know this official response here, but Darth Sonic 2 goes and asks the question, hey, COD Bubble, is there any plans for a free Razorback at some stage? I think it's the only weapon that hasn't had a free version release, so it would be pretty cool. And COD Mobile, they go and respond back. Now, I want to say that this is the first ever official response back in going and saying this from this question here, but COD Mobile goes and says, hey, congrats on being the first to respond. We essentially plan to find free ways to give away all weapons, so yes, the Razorback should have a free version of it coming. We don't have the details on when and how at the moment, but our current main method for presenting common versions of weapons is through seasonal challenges. Okay, so that's pretty awesome, and then we'll kind of go on to, because there is a little bit of a second parter here, but I just gotta say, man, that's awesome that COD Mobile is actually addressing a lot of these important questions that a lot of people have been kind of having here, especially when it comes to these free variants of these weapons here. And I'm hoping, because yeah, I know like the Razorback was a huge weapon that a lot of people wanted to go and see, including myself, so it's awesome that they're kind of saying that yes, sometime here in the near future, whether or not it's going to be through like that season 8 update or through the season 9 update, we can go and expect grinding out that free version of the Razorback. And now Shiro goes and says, and the KRM. So the KRM being a really powerful shotgun in this game, which was only available through, and I think the KRM, there was only one variant of it, but it was only through when zombies was a thing all the way back in November, December type of time period. But COD Mobile goes and responds back by saying, every primary weapon that doesn't currently have an obtainable way to grind for it, like through the player progression system, should be finding itself releasing in some form in the future through challenges, ranked mode, or in events. Oh dang, so they just don't only go and highlight the seasonal challenges aspect of it, they go and mention that, yeah, you could also probably go and expect it here through the ranked mode, or just through some events like that. Dang, okay, let's go. And I don't know, this is kind of my question to everyone else. I know that the Razorback was a really big one for me personally that I wanted to go and see. The KRM, I don't know if I have the KRM. I know that I have that ICR wonder weapon for zombies, but I don't know if I did actually buy enough to go and get the KRM. But is there any other weapons that, you know, we haven't yet gotten that are only exclusive to crates or lucky draws? I want to say no, and I want to say that it's only been the Razorback and KRM, but nonetheless, it's awesome that we finally have a response to this question here. And now we go on to the final response here by Reborn going and saying, only a few bug reports, question mark, you've got to be joking, right? What about all the Android players like myself having game performance issues, crashing, audio bugs like voice chat not working or losing all sound, etc. Now, when I go into the final bit here, he talks about like the lucky ads not working, or that they were working, but then as of today, they weren't working. And then going on to the final question that he goes and asks, can you please give some sort of explanation, or at the very least acknowledge it? And COD Mobile goes and responds back by saying, hey, we do always generally see a myriad of inconsistent reports around crashing, performance issues, and smaller bugs, but generally anything we are seeing as widespread or consistent is what we mention in these updates. If it is something that happens differently for each person, or only happens to one out of every 100,000 players, that we are of course willing to investigate the issue, but it isn't going to be brought up here. For the lucky ads, that is certainly, since the only players who lost access to it should have been been players that couldn't access it all in the first place. Could you please share your device info for both that iOS and Android phone? We'll check the list and see if something is wrong. Now I'm going to go and kind of interject here. When he goes and talks about Android players having a lot of game performance issues and crashing, with this brand new Season 7 update, I gotta say this, that my phone has never run as good as it has in any other season than compared to Season 7 here. I rarely ever get game crashing anymore. The game performance issues, I haven't really been experiencing that many game performance issues, just besides the occasional desync that will go and happen. But nonetheless here, dude, whatever COD Mobile went and did with this brand new Season 7 update, my game has felt fantastic than compared to any of the other seasons here. But yeah, if you guys have any other issues, be sure to go and let me know in the comment section down below, or feel free to go and, make a post here on the Reddit if you guys have been having these really just annoying bug report issues that have been happening for a very long time now. I myself, I have just one complaint, and that is that whole projection bug that happens in BR whenever you go and drive a vehicle and you're planning on going and exiting the vehicle, but rather than being on the ground, it just propels you into the air. But that's the only bug for me personally that I would like to go and see get fixed like ASAP. But without further ado, wrapping up the video on that note, thank you guys so very much for tuning in and watching. My name is Parker. Hopefully guys will have a fantastic rest of your day today, and I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video.